Paladin Dance on frequency 95. All Brotherhood of Steel units are to return to the Cambridge Police Station immediately for reassignment. Repeating. This is Paladin Dance on frequency 95. All Brotherhood of Steel units are to return to the Cambridge Police Station immediately for reassignment. Repeating.
Look at these burn marks.
Let's hope they don't
Must have
mistake us
spent
for
a whole
ghouls.
case of ammo holding this site.
Suppose that means we missed all the fun. No one's gonna move on this place now that the Pridwin's in town. Paladin Dance is waiting for you inside, recruit.
Cavalry's arrived. And it looks like they sent in the big guns.
That ship. I've never seen anything like it.
Amazing, isn't it? We call our ship the Pridwin. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Who's Elder Maxon?
Maxon? Man's a lunatic.
Maxon is the commander of this division of the Brotherhood of Steel. He's the model of what every Brotherhood soldier hopes to become. If we're going to war, I can promise you that he'll be leading the charge. That being said, you're about to get to know the Pridwin up. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
You still here? I'm pretty certain I gave you a mission to complete.
You're lucky I don't turn your synth into scrap.
Paladin.
Lancer Captain Kells is waiting.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals. The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from here. We're gonna need that to take on the enemy. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. I wish everyone down there believed in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child will be in mortal danger. At a time where the enemy overwhelms the population, letting the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. The Pridwin should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Folks at their worst in my line of work. Hard to not let it get to you sometimes.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Captain Kells.
So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
I think I've already proven that you're wrong.
A Brotherhood soldier earns merit by respecting the ideals created by our Elder, not by simply killing the enemy and following orders. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine... You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address, after which Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now.
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
Trust me, friend. Neither me nor the machine.
Nick
wins out in
Valentine
that
is back in town.
transaction.
He was gone for a while. Some people who are totally not me.
Welcome aboard. Elder Maxon.
Well, they thought he might be dead. Or destroyed, or whatever. Anyway. Glad you're back, Nick. Even though we never really talked. Like, ever.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty.
I know you just can't
Each
get
and
enough of
every
that
one
Roy Brown.
has surpassed my expectations
that's the case,
by
because
rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth.
Here's Roy Brown!
You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our beneath the Commonwealth. There is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam.
Ad Victoriam!
You think the Commonwealth looks bad? You should see the capital wasteland.
You haven't lived until you've tipped a ramen with a vertebrate. Now that's a challenge.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
Care about them?
The Brotherhood is here to prevent a war by starting one of our own. The difference is, our war won't reduce civilization to ashes.
I hope this isn't another Brotherhood morals lecture.
Not at all. In fact, it's clear from Paladin Dance's report that you understand our core values. He feels you've become quite an asset to us. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight. So how did it look out there?
Excuse me, Paladin Dance?
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
I was very impressed with him. He seems to know what's best for everyone.
Exactly. Without his determination, we'd be lost. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you...
Uh-huh. Don't worry. I'll be careful.
Good. Because we've got a lot of work ahead of us, and I don't want anything slowing us down. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute.
Right.
In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
Not now.
Well, I'll be around if you change your mind.
There. Try it now.
I never liked having
Nothing.
suppliers.
I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about.
Uh-huh. I don't care. I didn't join up to impress everyone.
All right, easy Knight. I didn't mean anything by it. Our usual recruits tend to be wastelanders, and you don't look like one of them. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well... My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease... If your power armor's too tight in the crotch...
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Plate. Hell, I have a whole table's worth of duties around here. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be.
Actually, you seem to be getting around really well.
I suppose it's better than the alternative. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on... There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Feels like you can take on the world in there, doesn't it?
Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
Proctor.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage.
Why are you in there?
I'm glad you asked. And this is the stowage depot. And I, as you probably already, the powers that be have me locked in. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is...
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most of the new the good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take... Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side...
I could use some extra caps.
You need them, and I want you to spend them here. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and... And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork. After you're done with the meet and greet. In the meantime, if you ever need any...
If it looks dead, put one more in dead.
Now here's another, well, it's some
Night.
news about things in the world that have happened. That, I don't know, maybe you hadn't already heard about. It sounds
Glad
like
you finally
from
stopped by,
what I,
soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sang in the bar the other night.
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
It went bad.
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What?
It's unclear whether...
Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller. You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species?
No. Never have.
Very well. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
If my life's in danger?
That's an acceptable answer, and the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you if you ever need medical assistance.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Perhaps I need to rummage through the supply bins for a new pair of glasses. Since it's all...
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, however, I'm woke. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the...
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to... In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Tegan.
You're looking to pick a fight? I'll help you end it.
I'm looking for some firepower.
Sure, I've got something that'll put us...
tighten up the unit.
Elder Maxon?
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridwin's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Remember your 3 C's. Cranium, crotch, center mass. Not everything you meet in the wasteland will have all of them. But they're guaranteed to have at least one.
Get airborne.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Greetings, and we're cleared for release. Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights. Target down. Look at that thing bleed. I'm gonna find a place to set her down and then hightail it back to the Pridwin for repairs.
guess.
Get him!
Ready. Search this area carefully for any technical documentation or pre-war artifacts. Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend, a Brotherhood knight named Cutler. So when you ask if I hate them, I say hate's too gentle a word. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, a along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how.
Don't apologize. It reminds...
Thank you, brother. It's good to know you're taking my advice to heart. Anyway, that's enough. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed. Should head back to the Prydwen. I'll take care of the shells and the mess.
Dance?
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that.
Elder Maxon.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Anything you need, Elder. You just say the word.
I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
should be confiscated or collected.